Hello, everyone. This is Tom, your host for the Hidden Truths channel. It is March 27th, 2026, and I'm going to do a video today that's going to touch the third rail. So if you're really sensitive, turn off now because it's going to piss you off. Anyway, what's that third rail I'm talking about? I'm talking about the international Jewish conspiracy in this world. You know, when the little crazy mustache man was talking about that and stuff, the way he handled it was completely wrong. Should have exposed it, and we could have ended it there. But anyway, crazy mustache man was right about that. Handled it the wrong way, definitely. But he was right about it, wasn't he? Yeah, that's the third rail, everybody. There is an international Jewish conspiracy that the world has to deal with, okay? The Jews want to control the world, and the Muslims want to control the world. And us Christians are left in the middle, okay? But yeah, there is an international Jewish conspiracy. We can all see it. And we got our country and President Trump just going with the flow right along with it, adding to the devil's arsenal of weapons. Anyway, yeah, it's the truth. You know, what pisses me off about it, when I'm big on history. And I was in history class, we were learning world history. I often wondered how the little mustache man could have came to power being as crazy as he was. You know, but we were told that, you know, they burned books. They were bad people. But none of us were smart enough to ask, well, what books were they burning? Oh, books by Jewish authors that pushed strange sexual shit, like they did in our country, like they're doing in our country. You know, the first transgender operation, whatever the operations are called, was done in Germany back in the 1930s. Yeah, in the Weimar Republic, by all these sick and twisted fucking Jews. Look up the history. It's all out there. But yeah, we got international Jewish conspiracy going on. And it's going to send the world. You know why I'm making this video? Before the mushroom clouds rise. And if you don't think they're willing to sacrifice, the Jews aren't willing to sacrifice all us Christians to prove that the little mustache man was right, they're willing to do it. This is bullshit. Okay, like I say, I'm learning all this now at 58 years old, that he was actually right. Like I say, the way he handled it was all wrong. But after what the Jews and their crazy shit, their international Jewish conspiracy did to Germany just in the short 13 years in the Weimar Republic, 14 years before Hitler came to power, drove the German culture, the cultural people of Germany, were they willing to sit there and let a crazy man take office? Because the international Jewish conspiracy, it's the truth, people. It's the truth. Watch this video. They're going to silence this. You know what, Mossad? You fucking beta male pussies. You want to come out here and fuck with me because I'm telling the truth? Come on out here. Us country boys are a little different than your... Oh, my God. We're going to be taken down by a bunch of Jews who don't believe in Jesus. He was a sorcerer. Remember, I'm so sick and tired of hearing Jews insult Christ. Okay? Ain't happening. Not in my world. You don't like Christ, that's fine. We both follow the same God. But you know what? Maybe you Jews are still wandering through the wilderness because you can't figure out how to be good. Okay? Maybe you're still being punished by God because you just don't know how to fucking be good and live with the rest of the world. Anyway, yeah, international Jewish conspiracy does exist. And it's more evident today, like I say. I was brought up in history class. Nazis were all bad. You know, the international conspiracy theory was a hoax, didn't exist, and now we're living in it. Because we weren't taught history the right way, the true history. Now these sons of bitches have the most powerful military in the world in their hands. Netanyahu's got complete control. They've all been saying it for 30 years, that Israel has control of the United States government. International Jewish conspiracy. Okay? Israel needs to stand on its own. It made its own bed. It needs to sleep in it. And maybe, you know, when I was in Israel in '87, I had compassion towards people. I don't hate Jews. Jews hate me, but I don't hate Jews because I'm a Christian, because I believe in Christ. They're what they call sorcerers, right? But I don't hate the Jews. I believe we should all coexist. The Jews, the Muslims, the Christians, all of us. The Hindus, the Buddhists, the Native Americans that believe the way they do. Why can't we all live together? But because we got some certain groups that want to control the world. Right, you Jews? Right, you Muslims? Just can't get the fuck along with everybody else. If we ain't bowing to you, there's no reason for us to be on this planet, right? According to you guys. Yeah. You know, this is what happens when you come to the realization that a little crazy man with a mustache had a little truth to say, doesn't he? You know, that they were able to hide that. Well, he's crazy saying that shit. It's not actually true. Hide behind the crazy man while you sit there doing your evil shit. Finance, everything that the German population had a problem with the Jews. You know, the controller with the finance, everything, culture, education. Who prints our textbooks for our schools? Oh, yeah, the Jews. Okay, McCarthy warned us about it. He just said it was come on, birds. My God, they're flying right next to me. But he just said it was a communist, you know, takeover this country was going to deal with. Yeah, led by who? The same communists that were in Russia, the same communists of the communist revolution that tried the communist revolution in Germany after World War I. Yeah, those Jews. You don't like this YouTube? I really don't give a shit. Because I was put on this earth to tell the truth. I was here to stand up to you. Rich beta male pricks. I mean, just because you got $1 billion? Okay, in the law of nature, where's that put you against me, Lindsey Graham? Okay, I serve my God. I serve Christ. Okay? The Jews are being punished by God. And us Christians need to realize that before we end up getting punished by God and Christ. Anyway, International Jewish Conspiracy, everybody. You ready to put an end to it? It's crazy how bad people just never go the fuck away. Through the millennial, through the centuries, through the decades, they just never go away. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm going to live stream about this tonight because it's just under my skin. Under my skin. I mean, what do you think happens to a people that kill God's son? They're probably going to go on a little punishment tour for a while. Probably for a few millennia. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you hit that like, the thumbs up, and subscribe. Anything to promote the channel and so we can make this world safe again. From all the petty little dictators, no matter what religion they are. Anyway, this is Tom with Hidden Truths. I'm out of here.